Hi, I'm Addison King, and I'm going to teach you how to take a holiday twist on everyone's favorite dessert, brownies. I love baking and I've done it all throughout my life, so let's get started. With the holidays and finals approaching, it is normal to be stressed out. One way to decrease stress is to actually bake. According to Northern Healthcare 2024, baking is a form of creative therapy because it reduces stress hormones such as cortisol. So today, we will be making Christmas tree brownies. Before you start baking, you should always wash your hands. According to the Center for Disease and Control 2024, our hands carry many germs we cannot see, and it can lead to cross-contamination. So make sure you wash your hands. The ingredients you will need are brownie mix of your choice, vegetable oil, 2 eggs, chocolate chips, milk, white frosting, baking spray, green food dye, and finally sprinkles of your choice. Now that we have our ingredients, it's time to preheat our oven. My box told me to preheat mine to 325, so that's what I'm doing here. Now that our oven's preheated, it's important to make sure we spray our baking pan. And if you added too much like me, you can wipe some off. Now it is time for the most important part, actually baking our brownies. As you can see here, I'm pouring in my box brownie mix. Now that you have your brownie mix in a bowl, it's time to crack 2 eggs. Now that our eggs are cracked, it is time to pour in 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. Though we are using a brownie box mix, there are still ways to make them taste homemade. According to Southern Living, you can make your brownie mix taste homemade by replacing water with milk. So here I'm adding 3 tablespoons of milk instead of water. Another way to make your brownies taste homemade is by adding some extra chocolate chips. You can add as many as you like. The last way you can make your brownies taste homemade is by adding a little bit of vanilla extract, but make sure to be careful and only add a little bit because this can be very strong. Now it is time to mix everything together. Now everything is mixed together, you can add your brownie mix into your pan that you sprayed earlier. By this time, your oven should be preheated and you can go on and put your brownie mix into your oven. Now it is time to set your timer. For my box, it told me to put it in for about 20 minutes. Once your timer goes off, it means it's time to take your brownies out of the oven. According to Betty Crocker's Kitchens 2024, to know if your brownies are done, you should put in a toothpick or a knife into the middle of your brownies. If it comes out clean like this, then that means it's done. While our brownies are cooling off, we can go on and start on the green frosting that will go on top of our Christmas tree brownies to make them green. As you can see here, I'm taking my white frosting and putting it into a bowl. Once you have the amount of white frosting you want into a bowl, you can go on and add as much green food dye as you want. Once your brownies have cooled, you can put them on a separate pan so you can begin cutting them out. Now we will take our Christmas tree cookie cutter and cut out our brownies. Once your brownies are cut out, you can go on and start spreading your green icing that we made earlier onto your brownie. You can put on as much as you like. Once you have the brownie icing as you would want, you can go on and put as many sprinkles as you'd like on your brownie. Okay, so now your brownies should be done. As my speech comes to a conclusion, I have taught you how to bake brownies and turn them into Christmas tree by decoration. I hope that you use my recipe for any holiday parties coming up. Have a good Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.